There's something actually there. We're not trying to fool you. You're others too.
What an icon of Silver Dollar City. Look at these bluegrasses. Let's see, it's got relationships, but it's more focused in this area of the country, right?
Changes in it's made out West grass. Which is a little bit more incorporate Western and stuff like that. So this is like programming out.
Yeah. We've got a pretty good bluegrass collection in Portland. There's some region that's, realistic.
Yeah.
So do the kids just play for fun locally?
Yeah, no, they do.
Okay, she's warming up, everybody. All right, Miss Violet, we're going to do a little tribute first. You guys look, she's got her violets on. Isn't she lovely? I'm Lisa Rao with Silver Dollar City and a dear friend of Miss Violet Hensley, and I will tell you we love her very, very much. There aren't many people on this planet who can say that they've been on television programs from Captain Kangaroo to Art Linkletter, Regis and Kathy Lee. Who else? We've been at NPR programs. Bozo, yes.
My age must be showing.
Violet, in her time as a living legend, an Arkansas living legend, has traveled all over, including having performed on the stage of the Grand Ole Opry. I have a favorite story. I've been a publicist here at Silver Dollar City for about 3 decades, and years ago, Regis and Kathy Lee wanted Miss Violet on their show. And so they called and they sent a limo, picked us up in a limo, took us to a fancy hotel. That night, they said, well, why don't y'all go out to a rock and roll sushi bar? And we said, all right, we'll go out to eat rock and roll sushi. Well, lo and behold, that sushi came delivered to the table, and Miss Violet looked at it, looked up wide-eyed at the waitress and said, well, this fish needs to go back into the creek. We love Violet. 2 years ago, anybody here for her 100th birthday party? That marked 100 years old and 50 seasons at Silver Dollar City. We have her again, and we hope we have her for years to come. So, there are many of us who hold her very near and dear. I think first let's get our candy ladies up here. They have a present for her. This is Miss June Ward, our famous June Ward. June was 1967, right? 68. June, I think you're going to have to come up here if you want the mic. There you go. Miss Violet can hear me.
Still up there for Lisa's sake.
All of this is here, and all of those candy makers, we've made your favorite candy. We have over a pound of peanut clusters. We give every one of them with love. And I found a picture of you, Loretta Lynn, Janine, and myself in 1994, and I put that in back. And we made you a special birthday card on one of our famous sugar sacks. It made me feel like I'm special. You're loved by everyone. We know that. You do too. Well, my dear is, love yourself and everybody else. Very good. And we'll put this box for you. You want to give it to Sandy, or you want to leave it up here? Turn it over to Sandy. Take it there.
She's very coherent.
All right. You know, if you counted the favorites on this park, you could not invite all the people who love Violet, but we do have a couple special folks here. Terry Sanders.
Thank you. Now, Violet and I, we have a history, don't we, darling?
Yes, sir.
All right. We also have what we would call a tradition. On her birthday, we always would swap hats. And today, I decided to stay dressed as the time traveler because Violet has traveled through a lot of time in 102 years. So get your cameras ready, please, because we always swap hats, and this is going to be that magic moment. I hope you still stay with us. Don't go back to the Jurassic period there, okay, darling? Don't try to, you know, it's a bad period. Those dinosaurs, they smell bad, and they smell like my mother-in-law.
All righty. That's right, you just keep looking in all over you too.
Let's get in the hat back there.
She just tore off his brother's name.
We have a man on this park who's responsible for bringing an awful lot of music to all of us, Mr. D.A. Calloway. I meant to say the legendary and Calloway all at once.
When I first met Violet, it was about 50 years ago when I came to her fiddle booth, and she taught me how to play Black-Eyed Susie on the fiddle. Well, then a couple of years ago, I thought, well, that's really that Violet's eyesight was failing, so I said to Violet, "This is D.A." She said, "I know you're hiding in a canning trough."
You guys, you remember the River Rats? Anyone out here remember the Rats? Yeah. We keep hoping for a reunion, but I don't know. Hey, I think the Sons of Silver Dollar wanted to say a little something. We got anyone else back there?
Hi, Violet.
I bet you don't want 10 and 12 here, do you?
Not yet, but I'm sure you'll let us know.
Oh, yeah, when you skin a calf and you kind of hide, you put them chalk with little bark and it turns it brown.
Okay.
Then you put it out there and you wash it to get all that lye out of it.
Well, we've only been a part of the park since 2005, but I gotta tell on her this summer, we were doing the song Purple People Eater. And the guys got through their lines, I got to my line, and Sandy's bringing Violet up the aisle, and she's singing at the top of her lungs, "One-eyed, one-horn, pie, and purple people eater." Right? Right.
One-eyed now, on my left side now.
Oh, your left eye, you qualify now? One-eyed purple.
I'm one-eyed now.
Anyhow, she's been endeared to us. We love her so much, and we miss you at the top of the park. She used to be up at the top of the park, and we'd go by, and it was always fun to watch her just fiddling and entertaining the kids with her fiddle. That was awesome.
And I made this for
1934. Anyhow, so we love you, Violet. Thank you so much.
We sure have an awful lot of fun around here, and of course we all know that the Pickers have a lot of fun. So I'm going to tell you though, at the end of this little program, we have cookies back there, but don't go, because now the Pickers are going to play with Miss Violet. Host Ed Pickers and Miss Violet Hensley.
Black-eyed Susie, that's what I want to hear.
Well, falling, drinking, fall in the water. I'm in love with Eli's daughter. Hey, pretty little black-eyed Susie. Oh, pretty little black-eyed Susie. Hey, pretty little black-eyed Susie. Black-eyed Susan Brown.
Now play it.
Oh, it's hard on me. I
in this chair.
The chair is
Too tall.
Somebody put a board under her feet. Somebody go, sweet Hensley. There you go.
Terry, do you have anyone available that can assist with the 1066 in the queue line at under 80?
I was about to say that. Oh, you were?
He called Joe.
The chair is too tall for her. Her feet won't hit the ground just right. All right. Yeah, here we go.
Sorry.
He wrote a song for you, Violet.
Yeah, remember Sandy, Violet's daughter right there, came to me a couple of years ago for Violet's 100th birthday, and she said, I want you to write a song for Violet. And I said, oh, okay. And I said, okay, you write down a bunch of stuff about her so I've got something to go on. You know, I can sing about her playing fiddle all day, but, you know, so I had some other things, events in her life to go on, so I kind of put this together. And hey, you want to hold it again for me, Terry? He helped me out last year. I only sing this song once a year, so I had to kind of get the words out.
You went out to milk his cow, and while he's milking the cow, he thought you was over.
There. Hey, no, yeah, that one. No, down low. Little off the road. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so this is for you, Violet. Oh, let's see. How's this go? Born on a mountain in Arkansas, learned to make a fiddle by watching her paw. She could chew a horse, plow a field, make music with the horse's jaw. Well, the horse didn't really care. He'd been dead for a long time. Well, she rode her horse through a barrel course, and he always made her proud. He'd rear up high, wave his hoof, and say hello to the crowd. Well, she riddled on a fiddle, and she danced just a little with the fiddle on the top of her head. She'd dance all around, hang boil the quilt down, She'd dance all around playing boil the cabbage down all day till time to go to bed. I gotta slow it down just a little because I'm not spitting out the words like I used to. After all, I'm 2 years older too. Well, she laid her fiddle down for 27 years while she raised up 9 of her kids. She'd canned enough food to make it through the year, and she kept them all well fed. Always wanted to be on the Opry stage, and she finally got her chance. After 99 years she made it there, and she fiddled, sang and danced. Well, she whittled on a fiddle and she danced just a little with the fiddle on the top of her head. She'd dance all around playing boil the cabbage down all day till time to go to bed. See, if you knew Violet about 20, 30 years ago, she'd stick that fiddle on top of her head and play boiled and cabbage, and she'd get in front of you and say, "You ever seen anybody do this? Huh? Yeah, we had all kinds of fun with her doing that. Silver Dollar City's been her second home for 52 years in the fall. October 21st, she's 102, still fiddling and dancing for y'all. Well, she'd whittle on a fiddle, then she'd dance just a little with the fiddle on the top of her head. She'd dance all around playing boiled cabbage down all day till time to go to bed. The fiddling, whittling, long-living lady from Yellville, an official Arkansas living treasure. Give her a big hand.
Thank you. Oh, until you're better paid.
We won't play some more fiddles. You got some more fiddles that you'll play? Yeah, throw another out there and see what happens. So you made this one in 1934, you said? Yeah. Do you still own it? It's pretty valuable, you know. Yes, I know. She probably repaired it, doesn't she, really? You're good. Yeah. Yeah, I see Ricky Skaggs signed this business. I just noticed Ricky Skaggs' signature on it. That's really valuable now. Did you sign it? Well, it'll make it twice as valuable. Violet Hensley, right? You had Violet Brumley. Right. You were Brumley. So you wasn't at Hensley yet. Oh. I figured up a whole new idea there.
Coming uphill, and I told my sister the brown eye was blind if I never got him. 9 months later, I was married to him.
You said you sacked him.
Yeah, he had 3 brown eyes.
That's all she ever saw, I guess, was brown eyes.
Right then.
And how many kids did you have?
10.
10.
Houseful.
A houseful. Yeah. Big houseful. I don't know how you done it, girl. I just don't know.
Well, we didn't always have a big house. We lived in a tent one.
Lived in a tent.
That was steamboat. You know what steamboats are?
What? Steamboat?
Steamboat.
No.
I should have put them in the strips and make barrels.
Oh, man. I didn't know about that.
A lot of things you don't know yet.
Yeah. I'm fixing to find out how old is your oldest daughter?
She's 82.
And you still remember the birthdays and everything?
Yeah, her birthday's February 8th. 1936.
Man. Come sing happy birthday. Well, bring the sons over here. We gotta sing it before she's
Bring the sons over here. Come on up front.
Yeah. You guys come sing happy birthday to Miss Violet, would you?
If you can't sing, just talk. Oh, well, here they are right here.
All right. We're going to sing happy birthday to Miss Violet. Y'all lead us out.
And I've got both ears open.
All right. Well, where is he? He's gone. Oh, he's gone? All right. Let's get started. Y'all stick and keep.
Also, shut them all over shaking.
We're doing a different one. Go for it. No? Go ahead.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Violet. Happy birthday to you.
Backwards. ZYHWPONMLKJIHDFEDCBA.
I can't either.
Hey, hope y'all just go home with you.
Yeah, right.
A lot of people probably wonder how Violet was able to sell fiddles down in Yellville. That's where she's from, Yellville, Arkansas. Yeah, she'd stand out there and say, "Want to buy a fiddle?" It's Yellville, you see.
I had a lady say, asked me, how did I manage to sell my fiddle? Said, my husband made them, he couldn't sell them. Well, Don Richard said, don't take his personality.
Hey, I want everybody here to sing happy birthday to Miss Violet Hensley, would you? Happy birthday to you.